All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out before we start. Write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section of the YouTube channel, click on the video that interests you, watch it, give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate that. Before we start the video, let me say special thank you to everybody who supports me on my channel, y'all. I did not think that my channel will grow like this. It's growing slowly, but it's growing. I appreciate y'all. Keep coming back time after time, listen to what I gotta say. I just really appreciate that, y'all. It's dope. I didn't think it would be where it's at right now. And the times where I feel like, man, I don't feel like making a video, I'm just want to just stop making videos and just delete my whole channel. People comment on the in the videos and y'all tell me y'all appreciate it, and this one is a good video, this is my favorite video, or even if people got something bad to say, just you're interacting. It's showing support. Whether you agree with me or not, it's still showing support that you watched it and had an opinion. And that's something that YouTube content creators, we appreciate. You know, a lot of people don't really tell people that watch their content that they appreciate them, but I really do, man. I really do appreciate y'all cause I'm just a regular person like y'all, man, that just decided to make a channel about relationships, you know, just kind of give you my own experiences from my own life, man, and people that I know that could be a help for some people, because people, you know, a lot of times we need help, you know, in ourselves, right? We need help from trying to get, like, if you want to get somebody or you want to change yourself, sometimes we can't see things within ourselves. We have to change we have to get the knowledge from someone else, or look deep within and get it, like I did. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there was a lot of things that how I was in my younger years that I didn't realize until I had to do some deep soul searching of my own and do my own enlightenment and really, like, change a lot of my ways, you know. And I'm a work in progress, like we all are. We all are work in progress, but you can change. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when it comes to relationships, y'all, a lot of the times it don't be the person that you with. It could be you, and you don't even know it. It could be you. You could be the one who's self-sabotaging in your relationship, and that you don't know it, you know, because of your ways. Sometimes your ways will keep you single. You can be a person who's very attractive, and you can get someone, but if your ways is not right, the way you think about things, sometimes a lot of us are reactors without thinking first. So if you can just take a step back, think before you overreact, because let me tell you, people don't have to be with people who overact on things all the time first without thinking. That would get on your nerves if one thing happened, you just go crazy. Like, you don't know, people are like, you know what, I ain't got to deal with this, I'm gone. Like, and you could not be a bad person, but you could be a person who just go off the deep end all the time. And for a relationship, that doesn't make a healthy relationship. A healthy relationships are when two people can communicate, can converse with each other, get to an understanding, whether you agree or not, but you can come to an understanding of each other. It's not you're talking over the person because you want to be the only one heard. People deserve the right to be heard as well. And this is the reason why a lot of us was single, like people were single, you know. It's our ways, man. You ignoring red flags. You want this relationship to work so bad that you ignore all the red flags. And then when the relationship ends, you mad at everybody else except yourself, because it's like you seen the red flags. And desperation, sometimes we get desperate because we want this relationship so bad. And when you are desperate, in desperate mode, wanting a relationship so bad, I promise you that relationship 9 times out of 10 do not work, because you are not putting yourself first. You are doing everything in your power to give everything to this person, shift the power to them, and not have some power for yourself. And when you do that, you become a doormat until you get tired, and then you leave. A lot of things can be salvaged if we change our thinking when it comes to relationships. So that's I just want to make that short little thing. But you got to do some deep soul searching, man. If you don't go get some therapy, which I do recommend everybody go to therapy at least, one time in your life, to say you've done it and experienced that you can get advice from someone who don't know you. Because a lot of times we get advice from people who know us, who's going to be biased, and they're only going to be on our side, and they not going to tell us the hard truth. But if you go to a therapist or a counselor, they can tell you the hard truth because they don't know you, so they're not gonna protect your feelings. They're gonna tell the truth. And a lot of times we don't want to face the truth, is the reason why we keep going back into the same situations. You could be with a different person, but it goes back to the same situation because we don't want to face the hard truth. And we don't want to take accountability. Men and women do not want to take accountability. That's the reason why there are, in my opinion, are a lot of single people, because nobody wants to take accountability. But anyway, let's talk about this video. The Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner divorced in they got married and divorced in 52 days. This is what Brittany Renner said at the BET Awards on the interview. My understanding, because I went through a divorce before, it takes 90 days for it to be finalized. If you file for divorce, it takes, and you file it, both of y'all sign and agree. That's if y'all don't have to, that's if y'all agree on the terms and you go get it notarized, both of y'all sign, you take it to the courthouse. The judge has to sign it, stamp it, sign it, and then 90 days it becomes finalized. So I don't think that they're not divorced yet if they're married, because we all know Kevin Gates was with Drika first, and they was married. So we don't know if it's a real marriage or not, but let's just go if it was a real marriage. So it's going to be, so basically, if they're not divorced, they're him and Brittany Renner it's annulled. And annulled is if you marry someone and y'all decide to break up in a short period of time, you can get the marriage annulled and it can be done and over with, right? So I don't think it's divorced, it's just annulled, and then it will be it's like and then it will be done, right? But anyway, we all know, man, Kevin Gates is a little strange, man. I support Kevin Gates' music, man. Let me tell you something. That Islam album, that first album Kevin Gates came out, man, I still play that album to the day, man. That's one of them albums, man. You put it on, you ain't gotta skip nothing. Just let it play. So Kevin Gates, and he got albums after that dope songs. You can't deny his talent. But so he's definitely solidified the rap game. But Kevin Gates, over the past few years, he's got this God-like mentality where he's almost like he feel like he's God, and in the way he moved, the way he act, the way he talk. And the thing about it is, when you with someone like that, you always have to feed into their ego. And when you have to keep feeding in someone's ego, eventually you're going to get tired, especially as a woman, because you're like, hold on, I'm a woman. I need to be the one that needs to be fed compliments and fed pouring to me as well. I'm not the one that needs to be pouring into you and doing everything for you. What am I getting out of it? And I don't know. I don't know. This is just my own speculation. Marriage is between two people. When two become one, and even though the man is the lead and the wife is supposed to follow her husband's lead, And the thing that men don't understand is that, brothers don't understand, is that just because your woman follows your lead doesn't mean you can do anything you want to do. There are boundaries of what you can do, and that don't mean that you got to treat your woman like a slave. Now, I'm not saying Kevin Gates treated her like a slave. I'm not saying that. I'm just using, this as an example, the segue into that, right? Because a lot of men be getting in relationships or wanting to get in relationships and want a woman to submit. I want her to be submissive. And submissive is code word for do everything I gotta say, do everything I tell you to do, and I don't want to hear no back talk. Life don't work like that. If you think that, then you sadly mistaken, because women are human beings. Women have feelings too. And just because she a woman, you a man, don't mean that you could just do whatever. And that's the point that, brother, you still got that mentality. You're going to continue losing. You're going to continue to be single and you're going to be sit there complaining about women. Let me tell y'all something, right? I never had a problem with a woman being submissive to me, because I never demanded a woman be submissive to me. How I treated a woman is the reason why that she was able to follow my lead. And that's the problem, brothers, y'all have a lot of the times. Y'all not smooth with it. Y'all not, and it's not about gaming a woman. It's just about knowing your woman, treating your woman well. When you treat your woman as a human being, you treat her as your partner, your woman will follow your lead easily. And you handling your business as a man, your woman have no problem following you. You can't be out here doing reckless shit and your woman can't even trust you to handle business in the household and expect for her to follow your lead. It don't work like that. If you, it's like a house and the foundation. If the foundation is shaky, the house is going to move, and it's not going to be in the best shape. You know what I mean? The foundation got to be, as a man, you got to level that bottom. The flooring, you got to get that foundation straight. Then everybody in the house can follow and feel comfortable in that house. Because if you having a shaky foundation, nobody gonna want to be in the house long, because they think this gonna all fall in. A lot of times women don't want to be submissive because the men that they with, they can't trust them to lead. And you don't have to force a woman to be submissive if you're doing everything you're supposed to do as a man and your woman respects you. If you with a woman who respects you, she will follow your lead. If you with a woman who don't respect you, she will never follow your lead. So fellas, the problem is you can't get a woman to follow your lead because you are choosing women who don't respect you. And when you choose a woman who don't respect you, you're going to get walked over. Now, back to the Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner situation. My personal opinion, the way Kevin Gates' attitude is, I don't see any woman, just my personal opinion, I don't see no woman gonna deal with Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is in love with himself. That man, he's not gonna have a better lover than himself. That's just how I look at how dude is, how his mentality is. And he don't care. And he lived a lifestyle where he can go through women. You know what I mean? He got the lifestyle, he got the money and all that. He can go through women, it don't be a problem, you know. But if he wants something serious as a marriage, and you, especially if you get with a woman who's beautiful, because think about it, Kevin Gates, the way he's gonna get with a pretty woman. And one thing about a pretty woman is, even and this is what I want men to understand, brothers gotta understand this. Even if you get with you get with a pretty woman, a beautiful woman, and you try to break her down. Not saying Kevin Gates did this. I'm just doing it. This is another segue. If you try to break a woman down and make her insignificant and not shine as a woman, a pretty woman gonna eventually say, she gonna catch her snap, Somebody gonna tell her she gonna visit to catch her snap. Like, hold on, wait. You know what I'm saying? Wait. I'm me. I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm straight. I'm good. Let me check myself together. So, in my personal opinion, that's what I believe happened. I believe Brittany said, you know what? Man, I'm Brittany Renner. I can get who I can get. And let's not forget, they say that she converted to Islam, rumored that she converted to Islam for Kevin Gates. And my thing is, you should never convert to a religion for someone. That's something you should do for yourself. You shouldn't do anything for someone else when it comes to when it comes to faith. That should be between you and the Lord, between you and the Most High, right? So that's another thing. But like I say, I wish them both well. But Kevin Gates, man, I don't see no woman in a serious atmosphere of marriage. I don't see him taking no woman serious. You know what I mean? I don't see a woman being able to be in a marriage with Kevin Gates how he think. You know, and he ain't gonna change his ways. So it is what it is. So they not together no more, I guess. And then now, you know, Brittany Renner, she's in that situation to what she gonna do now. She got a baby by an NBA player. And it's like, people look at you as with Kevin Gates, and she been with a couple of men in entertainment. So it is what it is. It's just how it goes, you know. Relationships end, marriages end. We just get back out there and see what's up. But like I said, y'all, a lot of times, y'all, we gotta change our mindset. We gotta change our mindset and see what's real. Take accountability. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.